Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya if you're new, and today I'm super excited to be sharing with you a Japan coloring book haul. And I actually got these books in Japan. I'm assuming some of them are available on Amazon Japan, but I'm not sure because like I said, I got them at bookstores in Japan. And Japan has so many bookstores. I was in Tokyo, so I'm talking about Tokyo. Tokyo has tons of bookstores. Even in one area, I got confused looking for them because there were so many. So these are from multiple different bookstores. A couple of names that I know is Tsutaya, Kinokuniya. There's another one, I don't know the name, but it was gorgeous with like a burgundy writing. But you could just get lost there. There's so many beautiful art books. And I'm going to be doing an art book haul as well because I did get some art books, drawing books and art books in Japan as well. But let me show you what I got. Let me move it out of the way. So first of all, I got this postcard book. And I did not translate this. I apologize. But you know what? Maybe I should translate this and then come back. Hang on one sec. Okay, so I translated all of them, and so this one is called The Story of a Forest Girl by Chaiki Ida. And I've seen this on a couple of people's channels, and I really loved it, but I never could find it. And you get 2 of each postcard. That's what I like about it. And neither is colored. So I love that even more because usually one of them is colored. And the paper is good. I want to use watercolor on here. That's my plan, is just watercolor. So, and pencil on top. Probably Polychromos or Pablo. So, yeah. That is my story of... Oh, and here's the original art. Very muted kind of colors. It's cool to see the original artist, like her illustrations. Here shows you different ways of coloring. I'll have to translate that. Chaiki Ida. See, there we go. Chaiki Ida. I'm sure if you put that in, you might find it in Amazon Japan. Beautiful book. The next book is actually a Moomin postcard coloring book. I saw this at Kinokuniya in LA, and I didn't pick it up at the time. But when I saw it in Japan it is a little under, maybe $7.50, a little over $7 basically. And in LA it was $20. So at Kinokuniya in LA. So basically you get the colored image and then the postcard. And I thought this would be fun to also practice my sketching. I could sketch Moomin. And I want to give some of these as gifts to my viewers, or like, you know, people that I'm sending stuff to. Basically gifts, some of them can be. So that's also a really nice postcard book. The next one is very thin, but I've always wanted it. One of the Erie postcard books. If there were the other ones, I would have gotten them. I don't know how many postcards books she has, but I knew that there was this one. And it is just called In the Dreaming Room by Erie. So it's nice because they're actually not doubles. And what appeals to me is not only using watercolor in here, but alcohol markers. Because usually I can't use alcohol marker in Erie books because it is double-sided books. So, but this would be cool to use alcohol marker. And, you know, watercolors, of course, as well. But I love Erie, one of the most beloved illustrators, very, very popular and well-loved illustrator, Erie. So that is the postcard book. I'm very excited about that. Then these I haven't seen anywhere, and I don't mind doing a flip through. If you can find it on Amazon Japan, you want me to do a flip through, let me know. But basically, this is called, okay, let me see what it's called. It is called Amulet Coloring Book, or World Charms Coloring Book. And there is I don't know if it's the studio, Denali is the studio. the illustrator, I believe, is, I don't know if it's the same as the other one, My Ono, but it is called World Amulet or World Charms Coloring Book. And I'm going to show you here the Denali might be the publisher. I don't know. But these are the original artworks, which I love when they just put it in the beginning and not right next to it. And they do that a lot in Japanese coloring books. That's why I don't get the Korean coloring books, because I don't like that. Here they're showing you different ways of coloring. Different advice. So here are the, and now it's perforated in case you wanted to take it out and frame it, which is cool. The paper is amazing. I could see myself using watercolor and water mediums in here. But it's just like amulets, like beautiful designs, very stylized, kind of simple. I can see my friend Doodle Robot liking this one, actually. Yeah, so they're from all over the world, different like motifs, you know, and things from all over the world. So that's kind of cool. And different cultures, you know, very stylized like designs, basically. And I love that. So you have like, this is like a folk art, maybe Russian kind of inspired. So there's different ones. And yeah, so I think there's 20 in here. Beautiful book. And then I saw another one. By the way, these two books are actually, I got them at the art store, Sakaido, not at the bookstore. But the Sakaido art store had like a section of books. And I found coloring books there. So I got these. I immediately was like, oh my God, these are beautiful. I immediately was drawn to them. And here I was testing out something, I think the paper. Oh, I was testing out, yeah, on the paper. Anyway, these are the images. Oh, this one's called The Temple Inside Me, or the Temple Within Me. Love Yourself Coloring Book by Mai Ono. And here, Temple in Me Coloring Book. It says in English, so that's nice. I didn't see that. And again, here are the original artworks in full color. Let me go out a little. There we go. And very, very cool, very beautiful. Kind of simple, which appeals to me, and especially to use watercolor in here and acrylic markers. So that'll be really fun. Mixed media. For sure mixed media, as always. But especially in here because the paper is really nice. So, and yeah, I love that. I love this. Love these books. I think this is like my favorite of what I picked up, actually. Kind of doing a flip through here, but very interesting. Temple Within Me. I love that. So that is the other book that I got. Then I got, it's basically A Million Cute Bears, which I don't have in the English form, in the American form. But I got this because it's big. I just love, I always wish that Lulu Mayo made bigger books. And then the paper is amazing. So I actually don't have this, which is cool. And it's basically, they're calling it Happy Cute Panda book, but it's actually A Million Cute Bears pretty much, I'm pretty sure. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I love like the jacket, the dust jacket. Beautiful book, very large. So I had to get that. And I could see myself using watercolor in here. By the way, thank you to everybody who told me that Rita Berman is coming out with a large format book in the English versions. I did not know that. And maybe I'll sell my smaller ones because I don't really like coloring in the small books. Something about Rita Berman, I don't know why I'm having a problem coloring in her books. I think it's the size. Okay, the next book is It's Okay to Color Out. It's Okay to Go Outside the Lines coloring book. It's basically a children's coloring book. And it says it's a coloring book for clear and neon crayons. So it was actually sold in the art store, and I did see these clear crayons there, which were very interesting. So this is like for kids, but the reason I got it is because A, it's adorable. By the way, this was like $4, basically $4, and I contemplated not getting it, but I love the illustration style so much. I can actually use this to copy in my sketchbook. That'd be cool. But the paper is also fantastic. So for watercolors, it would be very easy to fill this up with watercolor pretty quickly, actually. So I got it. I really, really love the illustration. I can use it as a reference, like drawing book for sketching and also for coloring. Love that. Oh, I love this spread. And the paper is so good that you can just use watercolor. So that was from Sakaido, the art store. I'm actually going to put this in here. Oh, this is colored on? Oh, no, here we go. Love that. So that is another book that I got. And the last book, she actually, oh, here's the bookstore, Sanseido. This bookstore was in Ikebukuro Station, and it was huge. I don't know how I stumbled upon it, because I tried to go back to it and I couldn't find it. Like in Japan, there's an entire world in the stations, in the subway stations. You have multiple levels. You have malls in the stations, restaurants. Like you can spend an entire day getting lost in one of these big stations in Tokyo. It's crazy. But she actually covered it for me with paper, which is so cute of them. The customer service in Japan is amazing, and they just treat books with so much respect. They buy book covers. They sell book covers in Japan, so you could cover your book so it won't get tattered. And people read books in the subways. So this, as you can see, is Escape to Wonderland by Good Wives and Warriors. And I already have this book, which is smaller. But I got the bigger version. I think I'll sell my small version because I don't like small books. So this is a bigger, and the paper is much, much better for like watercolors. And so this is the Japanese version. Of course, it's better, right? Japanese paper, usually better, unfortunately, than the English versions, especially American versions. Usually, Americans are they don't respect the coloring book as much, and they use not very good paper, but this is amazing paper. So for my Alice in Wonderland collection, I did have to get this, and let's see what the price was. It was a little over $8, so $8.50. How could I say no to this? Like, look at the quality of this for $8. Like, it's insane. I'm telling you, Japan, this is the time to go. Everything is so cheap over there compared to the United States. Okay, and I'm sure Europe as well. So that is my last coloring book. I hope you enjoyed the haul. I feel like I had a dream come true being in Japan. It was just such a joy, and I'm just dreaming about going back. That's all I'm dreaming about right now, because I just feel like it took me a while to get used to how to travel, and I was with my mom. She was interested in more in like clothes than art supplies and that kind of thing. So I went to a lot of clothing stores, even though I didn't want to, but it was still fun with her. I had a blast. But yeah, so that is my coloring book haul from Japan. I will do a separate art book haul from Japan. And luckily I was able to, because these are a lot, You're worried about your suitcases being overweight there. Otherwise, I would have maybe purchased more. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.